Namaste students, myself Dr. Swati K.S., Assistant Professor, Department of Rishastra and Vaishya Kalpana, Jyoti Vidyapit Women's University, Jaipur. So today we will deal regarding the Kalka Kalpana. So Kalka is nothing but the medicated paste and it is one among the Panchvida Kashaya Kalpana. So coming to the introduction part, so Kalka, it is nothing but the semi-solid dosage form of the medicament, and which is used both internally as well as externally, as well as to prepare the second, and also used to prepare like secondary kalpanas like Pramathya kalpana, Sneha kalpana, etc. And it is less guru for digestion in comparison with the Swaras kalpana. So Swarasa is the most potent as well as most guru among the Panchavita Kashaya Kalpana, and this is less guru for digestion in comparison with the Swarasa Kalpana, and it is an Pativamsha Pradhana Kalpana. So coming to the description, so almost like every acharyas has given description about the Kalpana, so in their classics, and here according to the Charak Samhita, so the paste prepared by grinding the drug with the help of the stone is called as the Kalka. So according to the Shushruta Samhita Dallana commentary, so the paste prepared by grinding the fresh drug with the help of the stone is called as the Swaras, is called as the Kalka. So according to the Ashtanga Sangraha, so that which is prepared by grinding with the help of the stone or teeth is called as the Kalka. And according to the Ashtanga Hrudaya, so Kalka or the paste is that macerated with any liquid is called as the Kalka according to the Ashtanga Hrudaya. And according to the Kashyapa Samhita, the paste is that which after levigating the drugs with water is used for drinking, anointing and licking is called as the Kalka. So according to Acharya Sharangdhar Madhyam Khand, 5th chapter, first shloka number, it is mentioned like this: Dravya Madram Shilapistam Shushkam va Sachalam Bhave Prakshepa Avapa Kalkaste Tanman Karshasamitam. So, a green drug or a dry drug converted into paste by rubbing it in the stone with the help of water added is called as the kalka. So it can be concluded that for the preparation of the kalka, so in case of the fresh drugs, so they are collected and cleaned with water and made into paste with the help of the kalvantra. So if the drug is dry, means if the drug for the dry drugs, so they are powdered. So fine, they are converted into fine powders and then filtered with the cloth and mixed with appropriate quantity of the water and kept in kalvantra and made into paste form by rubbing. And this here we can prepare the kalka in case if the drug is the dry. So coming to the paryayas or the synonyms of the kalka. So they are prakshepa, avapa and pinda. So these are the synonyms of the paryayas for the kalka. Next, coming to the general method of the preparation. So here, first the selected drug should be properly washed and wiped with a clean cloth, clean dry cloth, and the wiped drug is now taken in a clean khalva and it is ground well into the soft paste form devoid of any fibrous part, and this fine fiber free paste is used for the therapeutic purposes. Next, Prakshepaka Dravya according to the Sharangdaras. So here Madhu, Khrita and Thaila, it can be used in double quantity to that of the Kalka. So if you are using Madhu, that is honey, Gritha and Thaila as a Prakshepaka Dravyas, it should be taken in double quantity to that of the Kalka. And if you are using Sitha and Ghuda as a Prakshepaka Dravyas, it should be taken in equal ratio to that of the kalka, and any drava we are taking and liquid should be taken in 4 times to that of the kalka. Next, coming to the dosage form or the matra, that is 1 karsha is the general dose of the kalka. So 1 karsha is 12 grams is the general dose for that of the kalka. And coming to the uses of the kalka. So uses, so it is into, that is therapeutically as well as pharmaceutically. So therapeutically use is that it is used as a medicine to cure different disease and also as the rasayana purpose. So internally, Rasuna Kalka is used in case of the Vata Roga or in case of the Vishamachara, and Shunti Kalka in case of the Parinama Shula. And as a Rasayana, the use of Shanka Pushpa, this Kalka of the Shanka Pushpa is used as a Medhya Rasayana. So pharmaceutical uses of kalka is that for the purpose of sneha murchana, kalka is needed, and to prepare different secondary kalpanas like sneha kalpana, pramatya kalpana, etc., kalka is used. Next, the advantages of the kalka. So kalka is, or the medicated paste is less heavy or less guru for digestion when compared with the swarasa. So swarasa is the most potent as well as more guru for the digestion among the panchavida kashaya kalpana. So but here kalka is less heavy for the digestion, and it is also easy for prepare. Kalka is easy for prepare, just pounding the drug and in kalva yantra and preparing the paste, and it takes less time to prepare also, and sophisticated instrument is also not needed for preparing of the kalka. So coming to the disadvantages part, so it is for the sadhyo sevana and cannot be preserved, and it is not always palatable, and it is, since it is guru, it will be like difficult for digestion, and the drugs which are nauseating to the patients cannot be given in this kalka form. Next, coming to the examples for the kalka. So first is the Nimba kalka. So the reference from the Sharangadhar Madhyam Khand 5th chapter 5 to 6 shloka number. Shloka is like this: Lepa nimbadale kalko vrana shodhana ropanaha bhakshanashardi kushtani pitta shleshma kriminchayet. So here the dose method of preparation is general method of preparation. Just collect the fresh drugs, clean water, and wipe it with a clean cloth, and cut into smaller pieces and pound it in khalva yantra, and kalka is prepared. So here dosage is 1 karsha general dosage, and anupana is guda sharkar or madhu we can give, and indication, so internally administration, it is beneficial in case of the charti, kushta, pittacha and shleshmaja krimi, and external application helps in case of the vrana shodhana and ropana, that is in case of the cleaning and as well as for the healing of the wound. This nimbakalka can be used. Next, rasona kalka or the lashuna kalka, that is rasona is nothing but the garlic, and reference from the Sharangar Madhyam Khand 5th chapter Shlimen shloka number. So shloka is like this: Shuddha kalko rasonasya tilatailena mishritaha vata roghanche tivran vishamachvara nashanaha. So method of preparation is that first we have to collect the garlic or the rasona, and its outer skin should be removed it, and then it is soaked in buttermilk or takra for the overnight, so that its tikshnata or ugrata is reduced. So after that, after soaking overnight with the buttermilk, then it is pounded in khalva yantra, and fine kalka fiber free kalka is prepared, and then mm its dosage, come to its dosage part, it is 1 karsha is the general dosage and indication. So in case of the severe vata roga as well as vishimachvara, it can be given. And anupana is like tilathaila, it is mentioned that tilathailena mishrita, tilathaila is the general, this is anupana for the rasona. So this is regarding today's topic, Kalka Kalpana. So if you have any queries, please to mention it in the comment box, so that I can resolve it. Thank you.